For the first time, a woman is the chairperson of the Western Regional Off-Track Betting Board of Directors.
Like the OTB president and CEO, she also used to work at Buffalo City Hall. We want to welcome Crystal Rodriguez-Dabney. So, Crystal, I want to start off with that. You are very familiar working with former Mayor Byron Brown. How do you think that will help your leadership role now moving into this stage with Western Regional Off-Track Betting?
Well, the dynamics have changed, right? He went from being my boss and now I'm his. So we joke about that often. But 20 years history together, he knows my working style, I know his working style. So it allows for us to be able to hit the ground running, be forward facing, and working together to get the work done.
What is your first order of business?
Oh boy, I mean, there's so much that I really want to do, but we want to look at expanding. You know, we just had a record year in the history of the corporation, so we want to see how we can grow. We want to see how we can expand. In the last week, a lot of people have come to me and said, you know, what exactly is Batavia Downs? So we also want to let people know that we're there. We're a public benefit corporation. We give back to the community. I like to say we're racing and gaming that gives back. People don't understand that. In the last 50 years, we've given back over $300 million to our member municipalities, and even bigger than that, over $500 million with a B dollars to the New York State Education Fund. I mean, that's the impact we have, in addition to being making sure that we're the region's premier destination for entertainment, gaming, and racing.
Western Regional Off-Track Betting employs 400 people, or roughly 400. Obviously, as you noted, there are multiple municipalities that benefit from being a member with OTB. How do you continue that upward trajectory now under your leadership?
Right. So there's 17 member municipalities. Don't test me on them all because I don't want to miss them. Counties, but then also the city of Buffalo and cities of Rochester. And so we've given back to those municipalities, and the more successful we are, the more money and the more successful those distributions are. So if we're growing, if we're expanding our events, and we're expanding in terms of our concert series, I mean, we're getting ready to start that at the end of this month. What a wonderful idea to start that. That brings in a lot of money. That's just more money for our member municipalities. So we're continuing to be forward-facing, grow those events, grow Western Region OTB so that we can grow those distributions.
And with you at the helm, and of course with your ties locally, can people here expect stronger advocacy and more return on the revenue that the OTB takes in?
Absolutely. I mean, that's our main purpose, right? We exist to give back. If you look at the history of why OTBs were created, also to stem illegal gambling, but also to give back to the member municipalities. So that's our main goal. When we're looking at our events, when we're looking at programming, when we're looking at, you know, the 4 restaurants, all of those things, we know the bottom line goes to what we're giving back to our municipalities. So that's our primary goal.
You have acknowledged the challenges that OTB has faced in the recent years. Of course, that includes a recent state audit which pointed to mismanagement of funds under former leadership. How do you plan to move past those issues and kind of show the public that there is more transparency under your leadership?
So I'm being very intentional about being forward-facing, and the other board members who I'm honored that they put their trust in me to be chair, we all agree that we're going to be learning from the mistakes we've made in the past and doing our best to correct those. Being more transparent, one of the reforms that we've made before, the board meetings were not recorded and they were not live. Now they are. So if you want to join and you ever just want to hear what we're doing, you can join and see what we're doing any given month as we're meeting. So we're taking a very intentional approach about being forward-facing, learning from our mistakes, being very positive, bringing everybody together, building off the good.
Are there still any internal reviews that are being done on your operations to make things more succinct so that you're not making those errors?
Yes. So we're looking at our processes. We're looking at the information that we give our directors, how we come together, how we make decisions, and how we're communicating that to the communities that we serve. Like I said, there are 17 member municipalities, rural, urban, and everything in between. Diversity of people that are coming there. So we're coming together with our thoughts. We're coming together with our ideas. Again, being intentional about how we're doing, how we're conducting business, and how we're communicating that out.
looking forward to some of the events you have coming up. You mentioned the summer concert series. That is happening in just a couple of weeks, right?
It is, yeah. We're going to start off with the Spinners. We have the Village People. We have an array of different concerts that I think to appeal to different people. Of course, what we want to do is as we move forward every year, we want to appeal to more broader communities and bring different acts in that appeal to people. But we've got an exciting lineup, and it gets started, I think, next week.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Very good. That's all the time we have, Crystal. Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Crystal
me.
Rodriguez-Dabney, thank you for the time.